I take this pain out my heart and I put it in my art. Life's a movie, you gotta play your part. You go through extra shit when you the star. Don't believe in yourself, know who you are. Yeah, pressure, bust pipes, what you do? Breathe in, breathe out, be light. I'm going to war with my giants, fuck they height. And tell my demons that it's on sight. Sight set on the heels. If God a woman, tell her I'm on her heels. Chasing, pacing myself like Jason. Masking emotion, potion ain't helping. I need a real fix, so tell God to come real quick. I'm sick and tired of explaining, it's draining. I'm trying to be fluid. Been chasing waterfalls, I'm going through it. Yeshua, tell me how you do it. When the ones you love cross you, then deny you when they run across you. And then regret that they lost you. Mama said pray, I hope they really work. Cause now me and God linked in. Yeah, I'm blacking like ink pen. Relationships sinking in the deep end. Shit. And now I'm by myself, who can I depend on? On and on, I got that Badu on. I'm the one, I got Neo Soul. I'm logging out of this matrix, going back to the basics. My soul was in jail like A6. Think about it, Yeah, I gotta free myself. Yeah, man in the mirror, I gotta see myself. Yeah, and now it's me, myself. And I saying pressure, buzz pipes, what you do?
Breathe in, breathe out, be light.
Yeah, pressure, buzz pipes, what you do?
Breathe in, breathe out, be light.
I'm saying pressure, buzz pipes, what you do?
Breathe in, breathe out, be light.
I'm saying pressure, buzz pipes, what you do?
Breathe in, breathe out, be light.
Yeah, there's pressure. Point me in the right direction. All my life I've been deflecting and rejecting. But at this moment I'm reflecting. And I don't like what I seen. I don't like where I been. But now I'm back on my dean. Now I'm back on my zine. But first I gotta wean off all that childish shit. Off all that wild shit. It's time to let my soul glow. I gotta polish shit. I take this polished shit and I maneuver through manure. I gotta dig deep like sewer. Dig deep like underground. Talking Harriet. Take the old me and I bury it. Take the new me and I marry it. Talking self-love. Love yourself, thug. And I apologize to my inner child. Cause it's been a while before I made you smile. We was in that trial together. We was in that wild together. We was in that fire together. Remember we cried together. But now it's time to win together. Now it's time to blow together. Now it's time to know together. Now it's time to rise together. Now it's time to fly together. Now it's time to, now it's time to be a man. Now it's time to make a plan. Now it's time to take a stand. Now it's time to heal for real. Now it's time to really build. This time you gotta peel. This time you gotta build. This time you gotta peel back the pressure. Bust pipes, what you do?
Breathe in, breathe out, be light.
Yeah, I'm saying pressure. Bust pipes, what you do?
Breathe in, breathe out, be light.
Everybody say that. Say pressure. Bust pipes, what you do?
Breathe in, breathe out, be light.
Yeah, I'm saying pressure. Bust pipes, what you do? Though.
Breathe in, breathe out,
Everybody,
be light.
hear me. We say breathe in, breathe out. I said breathe in, breathe out. If you can hear me, everybody breathe in, breathe out. Right where you at. I said breathe in. Pressure gonna come in this life. We gotta take that pressure and practice some alchemy with it. You hear me? Like take the pressure and use it, transform it. You hear me? Use it, transform it. I hope y'all heard me. Sisters, y'all alright? Brothers, y'all good? We take this pressure, we do something with it. It come with this life. You get the life, the pressure comes separately. Practice alchemy. So we're gonna say this one more time. When we say this, I want you to say this with your soul. You hear me? Look inside yourself. Y'all Y'all ready? You ready? You ready? Let's go. We say it. Pressure, bust pipes, what you do?
Breathe in, breathe out,
Yeah.
be light.
I'm saying pressure, bust pipes, what you do?
Breathe in, breathe out, be light.
Everybody say it. Say pressure, bust pipes, what you do?
Breathe in, breathe out, be light.
What you do? Say pressure, bust pipes, what you do?
Breathe in, breathe out, be light.
Pressure, bust pipes. Breathe out, be light. Yeah, the pressure, bust pipes. Breathe in, breathe out, be light. The pressure, bust pipes. Breathe in, breathe out, be light. Woo! The pressure, bust pipes. Breathe in, out.
It's not possible to constantly hold on the crisis. You have to have the love and you have to have the magic. That's also life. And I regard it, even though it may sound as though I'm dealing in fantasy, I don't think so. I find it all terribly realistic because
they call me lost when I wander. I go as far as I wanna go. Temptation try pull me under, but I won't let it take control. I just move through it like water. I flow wherever I wanna flow. I sing, I write, and I conjure. I've been so low, but still I roll. So low, but still I roll. So low, but still I roll. Imagine walking through fire, never smelling like smoke. When it sat with a lion, I walked out in the cold. Saw the water get high, went and built me a boat. Cause if I never could fly, I might as well go and float. I've been living a lie, I've been living some more. You wanna know how I get it, it's cause I get what I want. Imagine you meeting God and wondering if she smoke. Imagine you seeing God walking out the liquor store. I'd have seen it before. Everything I'm doing now, I sat and dreamed it before. Cause once upon a time, I begged for what I needed before. But then I learned that all I had to do was be it before. I found my light and stood up in it like my name was Theotis. Took a flight for new beginnings, hope the universe noticed. And now my home turf cheering me on. Feel like the whole earth cheering me on. My intuition never steering me wrong, I just go. They call me lost when I wander. I go as far as I wanna go. Temptation try pull me under, but I won't let it take control. I just move through it like water. I flow wherever I wanna flow. I sing, I write, and I conjure. I've been so low, but still I rose.
You're worthy, you're priceless, a diamond or shooting star. You're holy, you're righteous, you're perfect as who you are. You're worthy, you're priceless, a diamond or shooting star. You're holy, you're righteous, you're perfect as who you are. Don't let them define you, you're growing through dimensions, no losses, just lessons. And that's why your faith is strong. Every time you hit your low, it's always bounce back. Every time you lost your glow, got your shine back. Anytime you felt alone, God had your back. Better know that, and it shows that you're worthy, you're priceless, a diamond or shooting star. You're holy, you're righteous, you're perfect as who you are. You're worthy, you're priceless, a diamond, a shooting star. You're holy, you're righteous, you're perfect as who you are. I love you, reflection, we flexing on our haters. We wish them the best, but protecting our sacred love. No weapons formed against us to take us away from God. We praying, we praising, we grateful, we came from love. You're worthy, you're priceless, a diamond or shooting star. You're holy, you're righteous, you're perfect as who you are. You're worthy, you're priceless, a diamond, a shooting star. You're holy, you're righteous, you're perfect as who you are.
You are a bright light. Your essence, it brings life. Encoded in your DNA is eternal life. A walking constellation on this earth, radiating beyond our three-dimensional sight. Your level of productivity does not define your worth. Your worthiness is inherent to your being. Your existence is a gift from the heavens through all of eternity. Speak highly of what you seek. Your words are medicine. Your breath is a holy sacrament. Baptize yourself in these affirmations. A living wish come true. We are honored to exist alongside you.
They said nobody's coming to save you. I had to look inside me. I was looking everywhere for a savior, but the guy was in me. The world like to tell you what you can't, what you ain't, that you late. Just remember that you great. The world like to tell you what you can't, what you ain't, that you late. Just remember that you great.
Yeah. You know what I fought through just to get her? I evolved so much I feel like I don't fit her. Out of place, my palate increased, I got a higher taste. I don't want it if it ain't organic, and I don't wanna talk if we ain't seeking understanding. And I don't wanna chill if growth ain't what we planning. And I don't wanna take no pictures if they ain't candid. Catch me in a moment or don't catch me at all. They throwing shade underhand and I'm deflecting it all. But if it's good energy, then I'm accepting it all. Yeah, I'm accepting it all. They tried to prosper against me, but they weapons too small. I got God on my side, nigga. I got angels in the field down the ride, nigga. Plus my ancestors, same gang, same hand gestures, great wisdom. My people say I'm acting different. I tried to put them what I'm on, but they ain't listen. I made some diamonds out this pressure, can't say they ain't glisten. I cut them snakes out my grass cause I heard them hissing. It's a marathon, I do the distance. Yeah, the crowd tried to tell me I was done for, but I ain't listen.
They said nobody's coming to save you. I had to look inside me. I was looking everywhere for a savior, but the guy was in me. The world like to tell you what you can't, what you ain't, that you late. Just remember that you great. Tell you what you can't, what you ain't, that you late. Just remember that you great.
A wise man told me I got a calling on my life. I think I overstand now. I think I get why Miss Johnson kept praying now. I think I get why I lost a lot of friends now. All part of the plan. See, some relationships supposed to land. If that can't grow with you, that can't go with you. My ex say she was leaving, I said don't let the door hit you. On the way out, I told her stay out. See, I'm finding myself, aligning myself, working and I'm timing myself, reminding myself, yeah, that I'm free. Ain't nobody gonna do me like me. Self-love, it's the best love, that's the best drug. Praise to the Most High, my investor. Yeah, I'm self-driven like Tesla. Yeah, I'm blessed up, from my feet to my chest up. Middle finger to my oppressor, and I press on. I go to war with my demons, I put my vest on, and I turn every L into a lesson. If I got greatness in me, not even a question.
They said nobody's coming to save you. I had to look inside me. I was looking everywhere for a savior, but the guy was in me. The world like to tell you what you can't, what you ain't, that you late. Just remember that you breathe. The world like to tell you what you can't, what you ain't, that you late. Just remember that you breathe. To tell you what you can't, what you ain't, that you late. Just remember that you breathe. The world like to tell you what you can't, what you ain't, that you late. Just remember that you breathe.
Surf while never leaving Earth. 10 toes firmly planted in the dirt for what it's worth. See my life flash before my eyes a couple times, so I'd be lying if I said I don't believe in the divine. For reasons we can't find, the truth will probably blow our minds. This energy in the universe send chills down your spine. Had a talk with a goddess about human design. Pull my code to how I need to get my chakras aligned. Gotta break some bad habits, it's addition by subtraction. Move away from bad actors trying to leech off your action. It's the laws of attraction, gotta see it before it happens. Gotta believe it with a passion, then receive this beautiful madness. Find a pattern in the chaos, their assessment was way off. You build it from the ground up, you own it, so ain't no layoffs. Your energy is equity, cashing on your day off. Hope to reach a couple souls, it's all a part of the payoff.
Peace and blessings, Starseeds. Peace and blessings. Yes, it is the goddess Rael, and welcome to Pronoia Starseed Podcast, y'all. Yeah, thank you for being here. You might hear an echo. It's my phone. Let me just. Okay, there we go. Peace and blessings. Welcome to Pronoia Starseed Podcast. It is the goddess Rael, and tonight is a very, 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 very special night. Tonight is the Chosen in the Fallen, episode 2. But tonight we have a very special guest, a very, very special guest, Melissa Janine. Okay, so let me just start off by saying, Starseeds, I have never, ever met Melissa. However, I feel like I know Melissa better than I know people that I know. Okay? On a different level. And we'll get into that tonight. Melissa is a blogger that I met through Facebook. And she had a blog in a group that I was in, and I read it and it blew my mind because her blog expressed in words the journey I had recently traveled in my own life. And so when I read it, I had to reach out to her and let her know how much that her article had really like touched me and how I couldn't like really believe that she was able to articulate in words what had happened in my life. And as we've shared over this time, I have become very fond of her. I'm very protective of the Starseeds, you guys. And I will say that her energy is there, and the stories, it's not even stories. I don't even know, the journey that we have both been on is so different, but so much the same energetically. It's crazy. So I wanted to invite Melissa here to Pronoia Starseed Podcast because not only is she an amazing blogger, but her journey and her awakening is, again, one of a starseed. You know, I know people don't like to use the word chosen. I do. You know, I believe that we all have blessings within us, but when we step up and we choose ourselves and we choose to go down the path in which we are being divinely guided, that makes us chosen. When we say yes, when others say no, that makes us chosen. When we step up and we are used in missions for divine, that makes us chosen. Melissa is chosen. And I would love for her to share with you guys tonight the journey. We talked a bit, so this is a journey. You know, it's not we're not going to get to the end of it tonight, but I would like for her to begin sharing this with you because her journey is very similar to mine, but so different. And it's just, we're going to talk about that tonight, how it's so similar and different, but energetically chosen. We know about spiritual warfare. Okay. And right now we are in the midst of it. Peace and blessings, Starseeds. Peace and blessings, Jackie. Hey, Cuzzo. Peace and blessings, everyone in the building. If you, again, can relate to spiritual warfare or energetic attacks, or even just having knowing or being in connection with yourself, if you've been awakened over the last few years, then you may want to stay here tonight and you may even relate to some of this. Not many people may at this time. I believe that we all go through this journey, kind of like the journey of the fool in tarot. We all go through it in our own ways, you know. So I would like Melissa to join us tonight and let her tell her story and her journey to where she is now. And we'll go from there. It's going to be a divine conversation. Y'all know how we get down over here, Starseeds. If you have questions, if you have input, feel free to put it in the comments. Like, share, and subscribe to the podcast if you have not yet. And again, sit back, relax. You might even want to grab some popcorn because I promise you it's going to be interesting tonight. I promise you that. All right. Without further ado, are you ready? I can see you backstage, just so you know. Okay. So are you ready, Melissa? Give me the thumbs up if you're ready to come on. I think she's ready. You ready? I can't hear you yet, but if you ready? All right. Okay. Yeah, I can see you. Oh, you didn't know. Oh, I saw you jamming in the background and everything, Melissa. Yeah, I saw you doing the yup to your ops. Yep, I saw you. I'm going to add you. I'm about to add you. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Come on to the stage, Melissa. Let me unmute your mic. I saw you.
I was thinking of them and I was going like,
saw that. I saw all of that. Back.
Okay, that's so funny. Oh my god.
Listen, she was jamming backstage to the side. I saw you. You were feeling it, right? You were feeling it.
How do I turn? Oh my god, my audio's not on.
Oh, I hear you. No, you were on. Oh, you just muted yourself. You were on. I can't hear you. I can't hear you. You're muted. You muted on your side. It's still muted on your side. Hold on, you guys. We get just a couple of technical, of course. It's going to be because we're getting ready to talk about spiritual warfare. They want to mute you, Melissa. They want to mute you. All right, you guys. So again, we'll bring her back on stage as soon as she's unmuted over there. But Starseeds again. That was Melissa. And thank you all for tapping in tonight. We're going to get into it as soon as she is back. I hope you enjoyed the music in the beginning of the show. Again, it's all catered to you. Let me know if you have like requests, because some people be like, yo, I really like this song. That Liberation song, y'all. Just, while Melissa is getting her stuff together, y'all can't tell me that Liberation song don't go. Don't it? It go. AJ McQueen got one with that one. Them lyrics, where's God? Inside of me. Absolutely. Let's play it a little bit. We can just jam out while Melissa gets stuff.
They said nobody's coming to save you.
Hey, she's coming back. Here she comes. Oh, she
I
gonna
had
like
to
this.
look inside me.
Get the F to the R and everything, Melissa.
Just thinking.
I was looking everywhere for a savior, but the guy was in me.
Hold on.
The world like to tell you.
I can hear you once I turn the music down.
Okay, good. We're good now.
Yes. Welcome back, Melissa.
Thank you.
Yes. Peace and blessings. Peace and blessings, Starseeds. Again, thank you for being in the building.
I appreciate it.
Yes. All right. So the way our mics are working, I'm going to take a pause in between. So there may be a small pause whenever we talk, just so that, because whenever I talk, it sounds you out, any type of sound. So I'll make sure I pause. So I'm going to let Melissa introduce herself to you guys, and then we're going to just start our conversation tonight.
I am Melissa Janine. I started writing about my experiences that I've had since March of 2022. My experiences with the divine go back way farther than March 2022. I first woke up in 2005 by Archangel Michael, who came to me in the middle of the night, and he basically took his finger, placed it on top of my forehead, and the next day I woke up and I felt like a completely different person. And that was my first experience that I ever had was with angels. Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, and Archangel Gabriel. So I thought I would tell everybody about my experience, and that was probably the wrong thing to do at the time.
Mm-hmm.
Because when you first wake up, you barely even understand it. You're like, was that really, did what happened to me really happen? Like, was that real? And then when you start telling everybody about all these new downloads that come through, I wrote this giant email and cascaded it to all my family and all my friends, and they literally thought I was crazy. So 3 months later, I went back to sleep into the satanic matrix. And it wasn't until March 2022 where I had an awakening where I could never go back to sleep again. I'll never go back to sleep again. We're up. We're up for good this time. I'm sure you are too. So,
Whew. Yes, yes. I am absolutely up for good. And that's the thing, you guys. It's not one big awakening, right? Like we all have our own journeys, and I think we all go through our awakenings at different times. But my first awakening for me was when I was 9. And then, but it was just a gentle awakening. It was like a little tap on the shoulder, you know, a little baby awakening. It wasn't like a shock to my system like the very last awakening, which is the one that, again, she has written. I would love for you guys to follow her on Facebook. She blogs, she writes these amazing articles about this journey. And I'm telling you, I've never seen it written out to the point where I felt, you know, that song, like, strumming my pain with his fingers. That's how I felt when I read I was like, why is she exposing? And how the hell does she know? And I need to talk to her, because my whole thing was I need to talk to her. I don't know who she is, but it was too much. It was so overwhelming to read, because I still have yet to articulate to you guys the journey, the full journey that I've been on, because it's almost unbelievable. Like, it really is truly unbelievable. But when she wrote this blog of the false twin flame, that's the one that I particularly read online. I was like, what the fuck? So this is a thing. And it's no way that she could have written it. And it just came to me like, it's no way that this could be an isolated thing if she can write about it. And then I started realizing it's more than just me. Like, that's why I know it's a chosen, a starseed, a light worker, a healer, a 144 thing. It's a thing for us. At some point, we're going to go through it, because it's a part of as I think it's Carl Jung calls it, individualization. It's like the greatest of awakenings to your awakening. And it's painful, extremely painful as it was, because this was the most painful awakening I've ever had in my life. Like, I didn't know awakenings was supposed to be painful.
Yeah, I didn't think that. The way that you are told by spiritualists in the spiritual community before these awakenings, the real ones, started happening, is that they were cushy, they were gushy, they were just finally you're awake and you're in the 5D, and oh my god, it's so awesome, you know what I mean? Like, and it's a death, it's a complete death to your old self.
This is why I can't talk to you. Because it's a death, you guys. Okay, so Melissa didn't know me before this podcast. And before I came back, this is a rebirth. Like, my whole name changed. People don't even know that, like, I am not the same person. And I can never be that person anymore, because that person is gone. It was a complete death and rebirth. And it's like dying while still being alive. And it's the most painful death I think I will ever experience. I think regular death would be easier. But for you to just use the word rebirth is just, I mean, death, and like it's, and we haven't had much time to talk backstage. Like, we haven't really got into it. So I'm going to be touched tonight, because I already know that she is going to touch on things that I have not even spoken on.
Yeah, and I think we love her. We love that person that we had to lay to rest. We still love her. She taught us a lot. She got us to where we are today. But she's not alive. She's gone. She's gone. I'll never be that person ever again. And people will look at me, people who used to know me, they'll say, oh, that's Melissa. You know what I mean? I'm not the person you know anymore. Like, everything changes. Everything changes after you have a real awakening. A real awakening. A lot
It's
of
like
motherfuckers,
levels to this, you know.
they pretend.
No, it's levels. It is so many levels, and I'm gonna tell you, like, it was like this was just the wow. Right here we have a question from Diana Brooke Banks. Hi Diana, I love the new profile picture, girl. It says, "Wow, that's amazing. Why was Melissa chosen by Archangel Michael? Can she pick up on things for others?"
I couldn't even answer that question. I have no idea why he picked me. Like, you know what I mean? Like, when you first wake up, you're like, what the hell? Why me? Like, I don't even want this. Like, what makes me so special? What do you see in me that you're doing this to me right now? That you feel like you're telling me you need, like, you know that you're needed for something. At the very, very beginning, you're really confused because when you first wake up, it's just this energetic zap from the tail of your spine all the way up your back. And then for 3 months later, I literally felt like I had energetic wings. Like, you could feel the energy just pulsating off your back. And for the ones who are trying to bind us, that energy was pushing that other energy. You see, you had the same experience, didn't you? That energy's pushing that bind. Whoever's trying to bind you, the cults, the covens, the people in the back.
Oh, okay, Diana, and I'm going to answer this for you and Melissa because it's a channel, and it's also Michael was also the angel, and I wasn't even aware of, like, I knew of the archangels, I knew of all these, like, there's things I knew about, right? Like, in general, but the things that came in during my awakening. So I believe that Archangel Michael came to Melissa because Archangel Michael is the protector of the chosen, like, period. Like, because Archangel came to me, that's also the one that was, and that actual protection bubble that you're talking, like, that energy, I seen it as a bubble off of me. It was like, I felt like this aura, right? It just like pushed out, and it was like, it was almost like I could see the attacks, I could feel the attacks, but it comes, yes, and it comes out, and it's almost like it's a golden, beautiful aura, but it's like you're being protected. And I will tell you, again, we never had this conversation. So you saying that is so freaky. And when you even said Michael, I knew, because that's the one that I was also like, listen, Michael is the one who fights. And this is a spiritual warfare. You understand? So this is a part of spiritual, your awakening. I tell people there are unseen forces fighting over your soul, right? And so because you can't see them, a lot of us, and I know I was fighting with a blindfold on. I had no idea in the spiritual world that I was actually in a war until I was tapped on the shoulder, like really awakened to what was going on. And I was like, and it just was like, it was so much. It was so much I had to, and again, I'm going to let Melissa get into it because
it like hits you out of nowhere. You're like, oh my God, this person was doing this behind my back. This person was doing this behind my back. And you're like, no way. Like, you just, all of a sudden, everything in your entire life, you're like, that was fake too. Why are these
all of it.
things about me behind my back? You're getting full out conversations that people are having behind your back while they sit there going, she's crazy. She's crazy. Oh my God. Like, she's crazy. Well, they know you're gifted. You're gifted. You're fucking gifted.
But it becomes more intense. It becomes so much more intense because you become aware. And it's like it's kind of like the saying that what you seek is seeking you. So once you become aware and you like, it's almost like you have a choice. Do you want to accept your gifts? Because once you accept them, you're going to hear all kinds of things. You're going to see all kinds of things. It depends on what your gifts are, but they're going to be elevated. And that when we talk about shift, that is what I'm talking about. I don't know what happened for everyone else. but my whole world, it shifted from illusion. It wasn't the veil was thinning. The veil has completely fallen off. I can see behind the veil. And that's terrifying. That is scary in so many ways for others. It's not really that scary for me anymore. I've gotten
this shit that we're talking about. It's just like normal everyday life where anyone viewing it from the outside goes, that person's eccentric. That person's too different. Like that, she's way out there. But it's just normal life for us now.
And it is an awakening that you have to take in, because it's not just that moment. It's from now on. You can't go back to sleep from this one. You couldn't forcibly put yourself back to sleep from this one if you wanted to. It's almost like you're not that person anymore. People talk about healing, but I don't believe this is an awakening that you heal from. It's when you transmute, you change, you totally change. You don't have to heal that version of you because you're no longer that version of you. So when people think you need to go, well, you've been through so much, go through some healing, baby. That's not, Foxy went through that. Rael ain't been through that. Rael knows Foxy's story though. Rael will have her memory, but Rael is not Foxy. Like, and my last on the show before that was who I went by, Foxy Roxy. And again, your name carries energy, y'all. Every name, and when you change your name, it carries a different energy. And there's a certain energy that, again, I was told by divine, I was allowed to change my name. This name was given to me. My name is Raquel. The K was the hardness, the challenges. They are gone. I am Rael. And I was granted this name because of what I went through.
Right.
Because it was a change. It's like, okay, you reborn. What's your new name? And I was like, yeah, because that person isn't here anymore.
No, I totally get it. I do. I mean, I feel like once you go through that awakening, it's like you start waking up to things getting louder. You start feeling energy in a completely different way. And it's so hard to explain. Like, being in a different dimension, it's so normal for us, but at the same time, it's so difficult to explain exactly how it moves, how it is, the synchronicities that come after. Like I was telling you, all of a sudden I'm pulling up my YouTube where I don't mess with tarot ever. I've never cared about it. I thought it was all, I didn't think it was even real. And then when all these supernatural things were happening to me in my bedroom, where I felt like I was fighting the devil for 4 days. I felt like I fought the devil for 4 days. Entities that were swarmed around me as I slept, and I could feel them. I could never go to sleep fully. I was always like half, that like half awake, half asleep, and feeling like these eyes on you, feeling people pull at your sexual energy, hearing people have sex and chanting in your room, and you're going, is this, like, what is going on? This shit cannot be real. Like,
hold on. If you're gonna, we gotta rewind that, because we gotta tell them what happened when we were talking.
Yeah, I know.
Because for you to even just go there, okay. So my heart is just jumping.
Validation, like literally validation that we never got from anybody else.
Listen, what she just described is crazy, because we were both. So when we were talking again, we barely had enough time to even touch the surface, and we were talking. We were texting or DMing each other, right? And we were talking about our experiences a little bit, just a little bit. And as we began to type, both typing at the same time, what she just stated, I was saying the same exact words. I mean, nothing different. We said the exact same thing to each other at the same time. And that's when I knew we could hear it. We could hear it.
You saw the visions.
Saw it and I heard it.
Audible. It was audible in my room. And I'm literally thinking I'm going crazy at that point. At that point, I'm like,
saw it and I heard it, but the crazy part is that we typed it to each other at the exact same time. So as soon as I popped up, she popped up, and we were like, "What the?" We both said, "What? Why did you just say that to me?" And she, like, that was like confirmation from divine. Like, yes, you both. Yes, it was like yes, it was a yes, and that's when I knew it was just like this. And again, it was another confirmation that this is not just like a coincidence. This isn't just like, because at first I was thinking this can't even be real. Like, whose life was like, wait, what?
mm-hmm. Yeah.
It took me a long time to go, what? It's all was fake. It all was set up.
I felt like I was getting ready to off it got to the point after the 4th day of being in my room and all of this shit happening to me, where I could feel these entities just swarming me. And I could feel once again that energy that's coming out of your back, that almost like wings. Like felt like it was just coming out of your back and just like shielding you, pushing these entities off you continuously, and almost like shivers in your body. You're like pushing it out to get this energy off of you. And on the 4th day, I was like, okay, like I'm gonna literally off myself. And then all of a sudden I'm opening my YouTube, and I've got, for the first time, I've never had an algorithm of tarot readings on my YouTube, and it's full of tarot readings all of a sudden. And it's all saying, you're being attacked with black magic. You really need to start protecting yourself. And all these beautiful, some of those women, like if I wouldn't have found them when I did, I would have offed myself. So to say that I was alone the entire time, I can't even say that I was alone, because some of those women were with me, telling me, explaining to me what was going on. And I'm sorry, I'm getting emotional because
listen, divine will lead us to things that, and people and conversations. And it was crazy. I was just walking past a girl the other day, and I had to call my best friend and tell her what the girl said. She said, I don't know why I'm feeling like this. Oh, I do know. He was doing that juju on me. I promise you. She was just walking past me and said it. And I was like, who says that? Who says that? Who says that? I called my friend. I said, see? And there's little messages and things. You guys, this is how divine works. You will be I mean, it's not just the algorithm. When you have energetically cleanse yourself and become in alignment and ask questions, your questions will be answered. If you want to know why things are happening, divine will open up your eyes. Because once you choose to be chosen, like once you choose to step into it, you say, yes, okay, I want to know. Yes, okay, I need to know. Things will, conversations, people, words, tarot readings, this or that, people will come around. I had confirmation from other people who would come into me and would tell me, I knew what was going on, but then it was like little bits and pieces of the puzzle were just coming to me. And it was like only confirmation though, because I'd seen it all. I'd already seen what was going on. And it was because divine finally allowed me to really, truly tap into my gifts, because it was like, it was an initiation. It was a test. What are you going to choose?
What I'm laying down.
Are you going to go back to this karmic cycle of crap, or are you going to step into your power right now? Like right now, you have no choice. It's like a tower falling right now. It's really life or death, because it really was. At that point,
I feel like if I wouldn't have, when God told me to leave, I was getting all of these, like, there was a few tarot videos that were like, you need to leave soon. Like you got to leave. If you don't leave, you're going to die there. And I was like, okay, like that, like, there's no way I'm leaving my kid and my husband behind. There's just no way I'm going to do it. And then I'd be shutting off the YouTube, and then I'd be turning on the TV, and just to go to sleep at night, I had a TV on the wall in my old apartment. I just turn it on, and it would be a show where someone's telling someone, like, you got to leave soon. Like, why are you still sitting there? I can remember it was like someone in the TV looking right at the camera and saying, "Why are you still sitting in your bed? You need to leave now." It was the most supernatural shit I ever experienced in my life. And I was like, okay, God, like, if you want me to leave right now, then I'm going to be as loud as I can. Because at this point, I was isolating from my husband and my daughter. They were in a different room sleeping, and I was in this other room because I was having these demonic attacks happening to me. So I said, God, if you really want me to leave, I'm going to make the most noise ever while I'm packing this suitcase. I'm going to make the most noise as I leave this house. And if they wake up, I'm staying. And I was loud as fuck that night as I was packing my things. And I wasn't even thinking. I was just like, money, keys, laptop, clothes, throwing it all into this one suitcase that I had. And I just had this pink hoodie on, and I'm just like, grabbing my shoes, like all these things that I'm just like, you're gonna need that, throwing it into a suitcase, shutting the door, and realizing that they're still sleeping in that other room, even though I was being so loud. I was so loud, like I was praying that they would wake up. I wanted them to wake up so bad. I remember. I'm so sorry. Being in that moment, having a daughter who's special needs, 3 years old, and leaving her with my husband when I've never been away from them ever. And then banging my suitcase all the way down the stairs to get into my truck, and then just leaving. And all I heard was head east. And I headed east. And I kept on driving and driving and driving and driving and driving and driving. And they never even knew that I was gone until the morning, like after. And then I couldn't explain it. God was like, you don't have to explain yourself. You just need to listen to me. So I stop at a hotel, and I get there, and I just crash into my bed, and the entire night I was just sweating. Like, I just remember like sweating profusely, like sweating so much like I never sweat. Like imagine having the worst sickness ever, not being sick, but just the worst sweating ever that you have. And then in the back of my mind, I'm just like, oh my God, I just left my kid. Like, I just left my kid and my husband. It was so hard. It was so hard. And then all I could think of is like, what are they going to think? What are they going to think? No one's going to believe me. No one's going to believe me. And they didn't. They definitely didn't believe me either. They basically, and I don't even have to know what they've said about me. I know what they've said about me. No one has to tell me. None of you guys have to tell me if you ever watch this. I already know what you've done to me in the background. I know what you guys did to me. But anyways.
Okay.
Your turn, because I'm ready to cry.
I can't. I'm
This is really difficult. I've talked about this out loud to anybody. I've only written about it.
I'm sorry.
Loose.
Okay. Okay, I think we need to take a quick break, y'all. I need to talk right now. I need to get a drink.
You can get a drink. I'm good.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna take a quick break. Just give me a second, because I do have something to say. I just can't get it out right now because my throat is hurting. So just give me a second, and we will.
Nobody believed me that God wanted me to leave. God told me to leave. God told me to leave. They just said I was crazy and mentally ill, drug addict, you name it. Chasing men.
All the lies, all that slander, all that.
Fighting for my fucking life like I never had before.
Listen. Okay. 3 minutes. We'll be back. 3 minutes, 16 seconds. That's how long this is. I need to take a quick break. Be right back.
Somebody gon' get to tell them that I'm coming. And you can tell them that I'm coming. Tell them that I'm. Somebody tell the world that I'm coming. I'm trying to tell the world that I'm coming. You tell them that I'm coming. Somebody tell the world that I'm coming. Somebody tell the world that I'm coming. I've been standing on the outside. Looking in, now it's my time. You can tell them that I'm coming for 'em. God sent me, ain't no turn around. And I ain't leaving unless I'm bringing back a sword with me. Like I'm pulling spirits out the ground. I done seen enough to be a witness. Let me show you how I'm living now. And you can tell them that I'm coming. And you can tell them that I'm. You ought to know by now, them streets ain't really loyal to you. Don't know why you being loyal back. I done seen it kill too many people. Strip them down for everything they got. And you can tell them that I'm coming. Somebody tell the world that I'm coming. Somebody tell the world that I'm coming. And you can tell them that I'm. The OGs tell me keep it going. And never let them get me off track. Hit them hard with their real talk. And let that you upstairs handle what you lack. I know I done sacrificed a lot of time for it. Letting God handle a lot of moves. Trusting in them got me higher than I ever been. Doors coming open like the hinge falling all the screws. Entitled to a new spot. Grind mode till we see the top. Got to bless quit complaining, homie. People want what you already got. Tell them that I'm coming. Tell them that I hope they got some room for me. If not, then I'ma make a way. You can tell them that I'm coming for 'em. God sent me, so I'm here to stay.
Okay. Whew.
Your turn. Turn, girl. Like, seriously. That was hard, man.
Man, first of all, shout out to you. Thank you so much for being vulnerable, for being open. Okay. I was going to say, I had a show called Sleeping with the Enemy, where I just touched very slightly on this. And we had a guest, Crystal. Her name was Crystal. And exactly the same way you described being told just to go in the middle of the night. Like, it is crazy because she never heard your story. And I'm sure if she was here, she'd be crying like I was, because you almost told, like, just having to make moves when you didn't even, like, you just went off of that voice of God. And that's the thing about chosen. When they say you've been called, we answer the call. The call is not always what we want it to be on the other side of that line. We don't always know what that call is going to be, to leave, to stay, to move, to talk, to speak, to not speak, to go into isolation, to come back out. But we answer the call, and that's why we are still here. We weren't meant to be here.
It defied all logic to leave my baby behind and my husband.
I know it was difficult. I know it was, because like, God gave me one person, left me with one singular. I mean, I was blessed to have that one person who believed me from the jump. Like I didn't have to, because they had to experience, like God allowed that person to be in the experience with me because they had to see it for themselves. So they were at my house when some of the stuff happened and they were like mind blown because they knew the same. They knew that we, like, this person is not supposed, yeah, I'm telling you that this is not the same person. The person that you thought that person was, it's not that person. And now you're able to see it with your own two eyes. And I was able to, again, have one person see that. I couldn't imagine not even, because I wouldn't have been able. God knew I wouldn't have been able to make it through it without one person. I only needed one. And she wasn't always able to, you know what I'm saying, fully understand because she, you know, she's seen it, but you lived it. When you're talking, I'm crying because I know what you're talking about. And even the belief of believing that no one would believe you and then having that happen is why I went into isolation, because it was like, I'm not about to have people thinking I'm crazy, because I know that is a part of the plan. See, I kind of already saw the plan in my head. Like, oh, this is what it was like. I saw it. I saw the whole plan. Traumatize her, make her look crazy.
Yeah, he elevates your perception so that you can see the full picture of everything. So as everything's happening to you, you already know what's going to happen in the end, which the ending hasn't even come yet. It's just the end, just starting to play out for us because it moves so slow. It's so slow moving.
It's a slow burn. But listen, the thing about it is, that's what I wanted to come back with, to let you guys know we're crying and stuff, but we're already over that part. Like, it's like we're emotionally going back there, but I promise you that we understand it to a point where I am grateful.
I'm good.
I am grateful for who I am. When I say I know divine, and I know divine on a level where no one can tell me that I need to go through anyone else, because divine, the connection is crazy now. And it's because I answered the call. It's like everybody, you can get your call, but are you picking up the phone? Are you willing to step into the battlefield? Are you willing to step out when divine says leave and it doesn't make sense and everybody's going to hate you, right? That is the mission. It's like when Jesus went out, and I'm not calling myself Jesus, I'm not calling you Jesus, I'm saying the chosen, right? Yeah. When you go out on a call, not everyone's going to love you. You know, might be crucified. You might be called crazy. You might be hunted down by the king and the horsemen. You might be just that. And it may be a whole group, because it's always groups of people that will attack you. But will you answer the call? Will you stand strong in that? Will you stand in the belly of the beast and still stand there and know that you are anointed, you are called, and you are safe, and you are protected? Because I knew that the whole time. And that's what kept me standing in the belly of the beast. I didn't need anyone to understand me. I had no expectation of outside validation necessary. That's the only reason I had to go into isolation, because I said, you know what? I don't need nobody to understand my story, because I see it. I know it. And I understand that it's going to play itself out. Mm-hmm. I have to make no moves, because I didn't do anything to make these moves happen. It's a part of the divine plan. It's a prophecy. Yeah, we are shifting the energy. And in doing so, the warriors in the garden have to be awakened. Yeah. And that peace that we feel when we release the burden of caring, if anyone knows our story or understands our story or even believes our story, I don't give a, like, I had to get, like, in my mind. I didn't tell, I had that one person, and that's the only reason I didn't even feel the need, because once that one, it was like others around me energetically had different, because they were again, this podcast has brought Starseeds in. So luckily there was a community. But this community I did not reach out to during the time I was going through, but I only had one.
Mhm.
But because I had that one, I didn't need the community. And then after that, I started realizing, like, even though this is my one, I realized it's all, I have to digest this because this is a part of my initiation.
The only one that we need to be
That's
concentrating
it.
on time was it was you, like you said, you and God. And that's all it was. I didn't even, I had nobody believe me. I didn't have one person believe me. My husband was trying to believe me. He was really trying to believe me, but it's still like, it's so different. It's left field. Some people just will never be able to wrap their mind around the type of experiences that we've had. So, and you can't even be mad at them. You really
No,
can't.
no.
Can't.
Why? Because
They,
I
they're
couldn't believe, I wouldn't believe it if I didn't go through it myself. I wouldn't have, like, it sounds like fiction. It
yes,
does not sound like real life. Like someone would plot against you for years. Someone would do this to maneuver to get that close to you. Someone would love bomb the hell out of you, get that close to your family, live in your house, search you out. Because listen, that projections, the gang stalking is real. The astral projection is real. The spiritual warfare is real. And if you don't protect your mind, that's where the battlefield is. If you
yeah,
don't protect your mind, if you do not have a strong mind, because let me tell you, Starseeds, and I don't mind if they hear me. Let me tell you the secret to surviving spiritual warfare. It's not to fight it at all. It's to rise above it, to raise your frequency past where it can hit you, because it can't, it's like tennis balls, right?
mm-hmm.
If I'm throwing tennis balls and you standing right in the line, you're going to get hit every time. But the minute that you move out of the line of them tennis balls, it's going to hit the wall and bow, and bow, 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 bow. And now I'm trying to figure out why you're not getting hit. And I'm keep on throwing them. And I'm going to keep throwing them. And I keep getting hit. And now it's all circling back. So all you need to do is find your peace. No matter what it is, you have to remember that this is a spiritual attack. The trauma, whatever it is you went through, was a part of a plan. And if you can keep that in mind, keep that as your center. It's like you can't, like for me, that was my center. Like, this is bigger than me. You know, what I went through was horrible. If I explained we're going to get into the meat and potatoes. Oh yeah, we're going to get into it gradually. But I will tell you what I went through. If I told you guys what I went through, and if you knew who I went through it with, you would not believe me. You probably would believe me and your mind would be blown. I don't know. You might just go to a whole nother dimension, Starseeds. Because what I went through, again, is stranger than fiction.
It really is.
It's true fiction, absolutely. Because it sounds like fiction, but it's the truth.
Yeah. And that's why the Most High pulls us out of our comfort zone. He pulls us into not just isolation, like it's extreme isolation, so that you have nothing else is coming through, and you can only concentrate on what he wants from you. And that's why he pulls you into extreme isolation. And mine was extreme, like to the max, where I had to sit with myself. I had to sit with myself for 6 months. I stayed away 6 months. He told me, you're not going to like this, but I need you to be gone for 6 entire months.
Wow.
I was gone from March 13th, 2022 until September 13th, 2022 when I returned home. And during that time that I was gone, I stopped giving a fuck about what anybody thinks about me. I do not care. I don't care anymore. I do not care about what anybody thinks of me. You can think I'm crazy. You can think I'm mentally ill. You can think I'm a drug addict. You can just go hard with it. Go hard with the stories. Go hard. Because you mean nothing to me. You mean nothing to me. People who can't understand me, that want to sit there and talk shit, you don't mean nothing to me.
Listen, it's crazy because it's a part of it. you got to understand this is a part of the growth process, is to understand that those who are doing that, this is a slander campaign. This is a, make you look the bad as possible campaign. But the thing about it is that your authenticity and your energy will speak for itself. It will. I don't have to prove shit to anybody, because anybody who's questioning me already didn't like me anyway. They already wanted to question me anyway. They already had their preconceived notions of me anyway. So why would I even give a shit about what somebody who already was trying to find fault in me thinks about me? I had to realize that, like, that external validation shit, that's that narcissist shit. I don't need external validation. I need internal confirmation.
If you can see who I am, you are not in alignment and you have no discernment. If you can't see me for who I am, then I should not even be around you.
And that's it. And that's why it's no need to, the people who know you, like people who know me, they know me. I don't need to explain anything. My energy speaks for itself. You felt safe enough to come here because my energy felt safe with you, right? Don't you? You feel safe here, right? Like, this is even, we're here in public, but it doesn't feel that way because you know that I'm not here to exploit you. I'm not here to try to get anything from you. And that's my energy. So for someone to come out and say anything other than that, why would I have to defend it when my energy speaks for itself? Yeah. I just started moving as divine moves with me. Does divine answer for itself? No, divine just keeps moving. People will see your energy and see the God in you, or they'll see the devil in themselves in the reflection. That's all that it is.
Absolutely.
That's it. Look.
It's their loss. Like, if they really can't see me for who I am, that's their loss.
Absolutely.
Like, I'm done over explaining myself and like trying to get someone to understand what I'm talking about or what I went through. I'm not going to explain myself to people who just want to get the tea. First of all, they just want the tea. They want to ask you personal questions and then use it against you later on. And Absolutely. I'm just not here for it anymore.
No. And and you know what? Again, this awakening, this process is for something bigger, you guys. Like, what I understood from it is that, like, this is as big as it was, as a big, it could have been a bigger wound. It could have been a bigger, but the reason why it happened is so much better. It's so much more, we're here past that for a bigger reason. So we had to go through something that was so traumatic. Like, each of us have our stories. And again, like I said, Crystal came on here, she told her story, and she had to leave her home. She had to leave her husband behind because, again, she was divinely guided. A lot of us had to leave people behind in different parts because we're all going through this journey at a different time. But it's the call we get because people around us, not everybody around you is who they appear to be. And I don't care who you are. I don't care who you are. There is somebody around you that is not who they appear to be. I promise you, I was fooled. There are so many illusions that are falling apart as we move from the age of Pisces into the age of Aquarius, that people are going to be so mind blown when they see the people around them for truly who they are.
I feel like the chosen, the Starseeds, we always see ourselves in everybody. So we don't feel like anybody has any malicious intent because we don't have any malicious intent towards anybody. Like, any love that I ever gave anyone was genuine, authentic love. Like, I genuinely loved people. I genuinely cared about them. And there's been many times throughout my life before I even awakened where I was just like, I was done explaining myself there. And I went no contact with my family, like, so many times throughout my life, to the point where I know that they were just like telling everybody that, oh, she's just mentally ill. That's why she doesn't talk to us. There's something wrong with her. There's nothing wrong with us. You know what I mean? So, and they can live that lie all they want. And they can, going forward, they can watch me because I will never, I'm at the point where God doesn't want me to ever turn back. Like, if I turn back, I am going to turn it into a pillar
of salt. Don't play with me. I'm not looking back. Nope. That has been the very strong message, I believe, to all of us, is to keep moving forward. Don't even look back. If you give it to divine, there's no point in looking back. Divine can do more than we could ever even imagine with what's back there. That's not for us to even care about, because that was supposed to destroy us made us so much stronger. And when they say what don't kill you make you stronger, that was it. That was what they were talking about. I didn't realize that was the fuck they was talking about. Like, that ain't just no saying for me no more. That's my life. That did not kill me. Sorry. The graveyard dirt did not kill me. Sorry. The death spells did not kill me. Sorry. I'm still here. Your black magic did not work. Sorry. You know why? Because no black magic is stronger than divine. No black magic is stronger than divine. If you are in divine's plan will not be interrupted. Not for.
Yeah, I don't even feel any of that energy at all anymore. You know they're doing it, but you don't feel it at all. Like you don't even think about it anymore, because you know God's got me, period.
You're not even in the tennis court anymore. Those balls are just bouncing off the wall and they just going crazy over there by themselves. You have moved on to a whole nother level. You on a new level. You on a new level.
Like, my life is not horrible. I've gotten to a point where I have zero anxiety, zero depression. I'm able to always look at the bright side of things like I've never been able to before. Even when I don't have things and stuff that I want, I'm still able to, like, I'm so grateful for this journey. I'm so happy that these people attacked me. I'm so grateful for it.
I'm so happy that these people attack me. Like, that's the craziest shit ever, but I get what you're saying. And you know what? It's like tools in our toolbox now. It's just like, oh, that's how it works. I got it. I'm good now. I got it. And what you said, listen, she said, I don't have anxiety anymore. Listen. I don't have depression anymore. Listen. You know why? Let's go back a little bit. We're not healing. When you're healing, those things still exist, right? You still have the depression, you still have the anxiety. You're not healing, you're transmuted. You're not even the same person. So this body doesn't carry depression. This body you're in now doesn't carry the anxiety. It doesn't carry it because you're not that person anymore. So when you say it's gone, people think, oh, you can't just heal overnight. No, I didn't. I died overnight. Now tell me how I can't do that, because I'm going to tell you I did it.
The she's that had all that anxiety and depression for all those years, I love her, but she's gone.
They wanted to sacrifice her. They sacrificed her. There she is.
You guys did it.
You wanted to destiny swap with her? She's dead. So what's going to happen now? I don't know. Let's keep it moving.
Oh my God. Enjoy.
That's what I'm saying, is that, like, you didn't need to heal. The healing process brings anxiety. It does. Depression, going through it. But it's almost like once you figured it out, once it all came together, once you became in alignment, it was like, oh, that's what it is. This is what it is. And as crazy as it sounds, if I had not come into alignment and I realized what it was, no, it wouldn't have been good. It would have been a whole nother outcome. But because I became into alignment, because divine was gentle with me, with my other awakenings, I had already peeled the onion slightly, but this one like bust me upside the head, just like woke me all the way up. But it was like, but I know you're strong enough. And that right there, just the fact that divine was like holding me. My bestie is my bestie, but I was in isolation. Nobody could get to where I was. It was me and God. That is it. I was asking the questions. I was crying it out. I was going through my emotions, but I was not giving up. That was the thing. At the end of the day, I was not giving up. If it was minute by minute, it was second by second. It wasn't day by day. It was second by second. I had to get through each day. And I crawled. And then I started walking. And now I'm just running. And I'm about to start jumping hurdles. And like you said, I'm flipping over damn beanbags because I'm realizing like, oh, this was all exercise to get me to where I need to go. So even though you wanted to take me out, all you did was elevate me. All you did was put me on a whole new level. All you did was allow me to ascend to my North Node. Like, thank you for releasing me from the anxiety, the depression, all of the shit that you was actually chaining me to. And when you said bind, in February, I put up a reel and people couldn't understand it because it wasn't for people to understand. It was only for those who kept watching to understand. And it said, bind who? Oh, I'm sorry. And because I knew it before it was even, I felt it. It was like, oh, this was a binding ritual. This was a trauma bond. You wanted to pull the carpet from under me so I be bonded to you so you can siphon from me forever. You can just live off of my energy because I'll just be down here, oh, fucked up, all stuck in the house.
All that spell work that they were doing in the background, all it did is it didn't, they thought it bound us. God made it look like we were bound while he was awakening us. Literally, we were awakening. Oh my God, she's going crazy because of my magic. No, I'm going crazy because I'm getting downloads about all the people I actually have so much love for in my life, doing me dirty, whether they did it in that very moment or not. The way it's played out over the last 3.5 years, I was probably prophesying at that point too, like, you're gonna do this to me. You're gonna say this about me. And I was typing it out on my Facebook and people were like, she has lost her. Are you okay? Oh my God, are you gonna be all right? Like, yeah, I'm good. Okay. I'm figuring my shit out. That's like, I'm figuring my shit out right now. Leave me alone.
Betrayals is all a part of it. Because again, we were supposed to learn that our trust should not be in anyone outside of ourselves and divine. Trust your intuition because we've been getting the red flags for a long time. So we were denying our intuition, which was divine. So divine was like, okay, I'm going to show you. You know, like, bow, now what? You can't deny what we both have seen or heard. And what is so beautiful about it is just like what you said. Thank you for the attacks. Thank you. Because just like on the superhero movies, y'all, the superhero don't become a superhero by just chilling at the house eating popcorn all day. Some traumatic ass shit happens and all of a sudden their powers is activated. And all of a sudden it's like, and it's not, I'm just telling y'all.
You're kind of crazy because you've got so much information coming at you. And you're trying to like navigate it. Like, you're touching on all these different dimensions, and like I feel like at the very beginning of my awakening that I was even at higher dimensions that I'm even able to get to right now, just at the very beginning. You know what I mean? Because it calms down. Like, it gets to a point where you're not having these supernatural experiences all the time. The only time you end up having these supernatural experiences is when you bump into someone who has bad intentions for you, or they're talking behind your back. All of a sudden, you leave that conversation with that person, and you're like, oh my God, like, you don't like me either? Like, what the fuck?
Stop. Y'all don't even get it, do you? No, you do not get it. And you might. Listen, you're right. It's like the first couple of months, I really couldn't even tell I was like, yo, and then I seen it, and then this, and I call her back, oh my God, and then this, oh my God. And then, do you know? And she'd be like, yeah, I'm like, I couldn't help it. It was like the doors, the gates had opened. It was like all the fog had cleared. And it was like, I saw everything for what it was. But on top of that, like you said, then it was like, it started to slow down. And then it was only when you would bump into people or see people, and you would know. I knew energetically, like, I can't even be in certain spaces anymore. I can't. And I just can't. I can see you. And I can see what's inside of your Coke bottle. And even though you got a Coke bottle and I got a Coke bottle and it looked brown, you got whiskey in yours. You're drunk. There's a demon in there. Okay, there's a demon in there, and I can see it. And that's the part that I'm talking about. I can see the good in people, but I can see the bad in people too. See, what I'm not projecting anymore. That's the thing that Foxy Roxy used to do. She used to project her loving, caring, kind energy onto others. And then they were able to mirror that back to her. And she just thought they were so loving and so caring and so sweet and so everything until she got a fucking wake up call. And now it's like, I'm not projecting shit. I see you. I see you. You're not Coke. You're Sprite. I can see right through you. You think you're Coke, but you're Sprite. And I can see your ass. And now I'm not, I'm not afraid of what I see though, because because first of all, God don't make no cowards. Okay, that energy within me. Once you've battled the devil in your room for 4 nights, ain't nobody outside. Ain't nobody outside about to scare me. What are you talking about?
I ain't scared of shit no more. I will sleep in pitch darkness. Ghosts come get me, like spirits come get me, like nothing they could do at this point, because you know you're protected. You know you're
yes, it's ridiculous.
You already know.
It's
you
not,
already
know. Girl. Girl.
I told you we would play off each other's personality.
I know. It's crazy. This is crazy. But it's real. The protection is real. So listen, it's kind of like this. Okay, y'all. When you get a job, right? You get a new job. The job comes with some type of protection sometimes, right? And now you're the president. It's like, okay, you graduated. We're not just gonna let anybody come around. Like now you're aware. Like once you become aware, the energy attacks don't work.
That
like,
same energy can't get near us anymore. It doesn't reach up high enough. We're up here. They're attacking from here. We're already up here. Like we're looking down. Like, what are you doing? You're ruining your life. You're ruining your fucking life. Like, get a grip.
I can't tell you. I mean, I already told them. I already said it. I posted it. I kind of tagged it. I kind of said it. I already said it. Stop, please, for your own sake. Maybe your bloodline's sake. You might want to stop.
I don't want you to hurt yourself anymore. You're hurting yourself. Stop.
No, I feel you. That's the thing. That's the ping pong ball. You keep throwing attacks, but it's bouncing back. Just stop. Just stop. Just let it go. Like you know what? It's over. Like it's done. I get it. I see you. Once I see you, the game is over. Don't you get it? It's hide and seek. I found you. I tapped you a while ago. You're still hiding and I see you. It's like,
that demon's got a key in their back. They can't stop. They can't stop. They won't stop. They don't like to not win. They need to win all the time.
That's the crazy part. It's like that. I got it. And why? What are you going to win? At the end of the day, what are you going to win?
Mm-hmm. Or people accusing us of, oh, you think everybody hates you. You think everyone hates you. Like, oh, give me a break. I know who doesn't like me and I know who does like me. Like, I mean, I literally am not, I used to let that shit get to me in my head. Now I really can see it. And you're saying that because you don't like me either. I'm sorry, but it's true.
It's just a deflection. Like, listen, I'm a human lie detector that you can't even I can see you. Like, again, come on. It's like once you put those glasses on, have you seen They Lived or whatever, when the guy puts the glasses on? It's that shit right there. It's that. And I live with those glasses. I can't take them off. So I can see you even when I don't want to see you. I can hear you when I don't want to hear you. I wish you would just stop. Just stop. That's all I got to say tonight is stop, okay? But again, we have not had this in-depth conversation. And the fact that we can have this conversation and energetically know, like, it's confirming to both of us that, yeah, no, I'm not crazy. You're not crazy either.
This is healing for me.
It is. And that's why I wanted to have this here, because when I read, again, her blogs are amazing. And again, maybe you haven't been through this yet. Maybe you have. Maybe you've been betrayed. Maybe you haven't. Maybe, it's not a cult or a coven for you. Maybe it's a group of coworkers. Maybe it's a family member. Maybe it just depends on your journey. Because of where I am spiritually, it was a cult and a coven. It was a warlock. It was all of those crazy ass things that you could never imagine. it was that. But that's because I am so on another spiritual journey. I'm on a different level. I'm not at work every day. See, when I was at work, it was my coworkers, but I'm not at work every day. So where am I doing? I'm doing my podcast, and they wanted to stop that, but I'm never going to stop teaching and telling people who they are and teaching people how to go within and protect themselves. And again, the key to winning a spiritual war is not to fight it at all. It's to raise your vibration, to go within yourself, fix the holes within you, that those things were pointed out. If there's abandonment issues, heal them. If there are issues with like your father, your mother, or anything, sit with that shit. Be reborn. Allow God to allow you to be reborn. And when you are reborn, you will not feel the same attachments. You won't. Those things you can't move me. You could tell me the whole coven is pregnant by him. I don't give a shit. I don't care. I don't care. Good, Rick. Sorry for y'all. I am sorry for you. I am so sorry for you, but I don't care. And that is where, because I am no longer attached. And if you ever want to become unattached to something, you have to stop giving your energy to it. Mm-hmm. The world is built on energy currency. Nothing is about money. Everybody thinks it's about money. It's not. When you go to work, you're using your energy. They are paying you pennies for your energy. They're not paying you to work. They're paying you for your energy. Yeah. And so others come around you and they siphon your energy. Why do you think people around you that don't like you? Because you have a high vibration and they don't. And in order for them to feel better about themselves, they come around you. And your light, just to get a little bit of your light, it's like filling up their tank. Though they can't stand it, they will still come around. Hell, believe me, they will come around with straws, with sippy straw. And you don't even know it because you're so damn happy-go-lucky and giving it all away. And then you go home and you're energetically drained. You tired. You can't do anything for yourself. Your life starts to crumble while theirs start to go up. You know, I used to say things like, make a little post and say, you know, I'm magical. And the little enemy will come on, you sure are. Now I'm thinking he's giving me a compliment like, yes, baby, you are. No. He's saying, yeah, you sure are magical. Keep on giving me that good old magic, girl. Yes, you can be siphoned from, especially sexually. And we're going to talk about that too later.
Yeah, I feel like our next conversation, we need to really talk about, because I feel like the energetic act, because yours was physical, mine was all energetic, which they're two separate things. And a lot of people don't realize that this energetic connection can also happen. And I feel
so mine was physical to begin with, but then it turned energetic when I detached. It became an energy. It's like, oh, I can't get to her physically. Let me energetically start to
so
attack.
You had both then.
Mm-hmm. I had both. I had them in my energy field, and then okay. But once that shield went up, it was over. It was like, what? I don't give a shit about that. I don't care. You can't. It's nothing.
I'm good. I'm happy. I'm with my daughter, and me and my husband are working on things. And if anything, he's been able to heal a lot through everything that we've been through to kind of get over everything that happened. He's been able to heal a lot of aspects of himself that he probably didn't like in the past, and he's slowly working on getting better. And I mean, that's another thing that God does. He works in mysterious ways, man. And I'm just
listen, all of those words, all those little sayings we used to say, it makes more sense to me now than ever before. When they say God works in mysterious ways, I don't
like super mysterious.
When they say lean not on your own understanding,
crazy shit, man. I'm just so happy that I finally can have someone to talk to about this. I've had nobody. I've had a couple of conversations with some really awesome women on Facebook, but it's not the same as having like a conversation like this. You know what I mean?
No, I mean, look, when we started talking, I was like,
it's one thing you literally, he brought me to you. He was like, go and check over her podcast. Go and do it. And I did. I was like, I couldn't even find the link on your Facebook page. So I'm like I typed your name into Facebook. I don't know if I just couldn't find it, but I had to really try to find you. And I was like, okay, I'm going. Like, you know what I mean?
Yes.
And then when we were talking and then we said that we heard it in that, then I was like, okay, I just knew he's there. He's here right now.
Yes.
Right now.
Oh yeah, divine is in the building, and this was supposed to happen. And again, us typing that at the exact same time, all of these confirmations, like I had actually had deja vu while I was getting ready for the show. And I rarely have deja vu anymore, but it was crazy because I was like, oh, so I am on the right track. Thank you, God. Like that to me, deja vu is always.
I was picking up on your energy, and I was just like, so it's the same frequency as me. And I was like, this is a girl that has the same heart as me. We've got the same kind of heart.
It's the heart that they try to attack. It's the heart chakra. It's divine's heart. It's God's heart. It's like love. It's like overflowing love. It's like you can never run out of it. Never
try to do you dirty. Never. And you can just discern me. I say, go ahead. I am an open book. Discern me. That's all I ask for people to do. Like, if you've got the gift, discern me. I have nothing to hide.
I love that you said that we have the same heart, because that's what I promise you. I even told my bestie, the heart is divine. Like with me, it's like, even when I don't want to love people, even when people hurt me, I still pray for them, because I know that God loves them. And I know that God wants all of his children back, no matter if they did decide to go to this way or that way, that divine put me into their lives to show them that divine love. So any love that I gave was love that was supposed to be given. I never regret a day. Even if you laugh behind my back, she thinks I love her. Well, I love you anyway. I still love you. I love you anyway. And it's crazy because I hate that I love people. Like sometimes I hate it. I'd be like, God, take your heart back. And he'd be like, no. And I'd be like, please. And he'd be like, no. And I'm like, okay, I love you. And I can't help it. And I'm going to love you because God loves you. But you stay the fuck away from me. That's the other part, though. Don't play with me. I will fuck you up. I love you.
Fuck away from me.
Just stay the fuck away from me. But I love you. I do. And I won't ever say I don't. I loved you. And God loves you. And this is divine love. And it's going to always overflow to you. And you're always open to divine when you decide to open your mouths and say what the fuck you really did. Because the minute that you can admit it, then you can move forward. But until then, enjoy your charm.
The ability to get into alignment. Like, everybody has a chance. But if you continue down the path where you have no accountability for your actions, you don't know, you want to sit there and pretend like you aren't like the big bad wolf when you really are. Like,
accountability is the key words for the Pee Wee Herman Playhouse. Let's scream when we hear accountability. Because that's it right there. And if they won't do that, then just stay in that loop, because I don't have nothing to do with that. That's between you and God now. You don't even have to ask me for forgiveness. That's between you and God. I already forgave you. I moved on in my life. You're talking to an old version of me if you're asking for forgiveness, because that person is the one who could have to forgive you. This person don't even know what the fuck you talking about. Moving on. Like, it's a moving on thing. So it's between you and God now, because there ain't no forgiveness over here. Just so y'all know, as you watching.
When it comes to forgiveness, again, it's like you don't even have, as long as you've got that energy of, what did you call it? Like that neutrality.
Yeah, that 0 point energy. That 0 point energy, individualization. It's just moving on.
Yeah, exactly. Mm-hmm. I don't hate you. I don't love you.
I don't nothing you.
Exactly. I nothing you. Period.
I nothing you.
Yeah.
Period. I love it. I love that. Yay. Yay, Melissa. Thank you. I appreciate you. I really do. And this is just part 1, you guys.
I think it's so funny. I never knew you could see me, and I was
she was jamming. Melissa was in the back, and then she did like this to her, because he was like something to his ox, and she was like saw you. I was like, oh, she getting it in the back. Oh, I can see you. Can't see me, but I can see you.
Well, it was on the video too, so I'm just.
That was so funny.
Oh my god. Anyways,
Yeah.
I'm sorry if you thought it was to you. Mm-mm.
That
I
was,
was-
no, it wasn't to me. I knew it wasn't. No, because when he was saying it, and then he was, I was listening. I was like, oh, she into it. I knew you couldn't even see me.
Your taste in music is, oh, you got it. I'm telling you, I used to go into the hip hop rooms on this thing a long time ago, and just talking to people who would just play real hip hop over and I learned so much in the early 2000s about hip hop, and then when you're playing, it just takes me back. Like it's a whole, I don't know. I've always just been
Energy, clearing, beautiful. Like
Love
I
it.
love the music. That's
Got
why
an
I
ear.
choose this certain. Oh, I'm sorry. You can hear me?
Oh no, I said you got an ear for music.
Oh,
Big.
I get that from my mother. Thank you, Mom. My mom passed away, and my mom is that angel, is the one who let me know everything. My mom is my closest guardian angel. My mother was a DJ, and so I grew up around music. I was at the radio stations. I was in the juke joints. I love music. So that's why it's a big part of my show, y'all. I will put a whole 15, 20 minutes of music on first, just because I want to get ready. And it gets me into the mood, right? Once you come on the show, you feel you're ready, right?
Hell yeah, and I love it. I loved it. Anytime that I've come to listen to your podcast, because a lot of the times I'll just be doing my thing in the background. I'll just let it play while I listen. So I enjoy it.
Yeah, I love that. I love that. Thank you so much, Melissa. I'm so grateful, Divine. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for sending somebody to let me know I'm not crazy. Thank you so much. And I'm sorry that you had to go through what you had to go through just to prove that I'm not crazy. But thank you so much for doing that for me too. And I hope I'm that for you too, to let you know that you are not crazy. That confirmation that yes, you are a chosen one. And yes, what you are going through is spiritual warfare, but we are going to get on the other side. It's going to be so beautiful. And we're getting there together. Like this is a part of Divine's plan, is for us to tell what we've been through. So others, when they go through it, because if they go through it, they're going to be like, what the fuck is this? Like all the masks start falling off, baby. It's okay. It's okay. You're going to be okay.
I'm never going to stop writing about my experiences, because there's so many layers to everything that we went through. I swear to God, we've talked for an hour and a half today, and we've only touched maybe 1% of what it really, there's so many layers to all of it.
And so it is. We're going to go back. I mean, we're going to go back and forth in time. We're going to explore this. We're going to go deep into it because I think it's worth it. And Divine has let us here for a reason. So are you ready for this journey, Melissa?
I'm ready. Let's get more shit on the internet about astral projection, gang stalking, because that's the type of shit that'll make someone feel like they're really crazy.
Mm-hmm.
When it's real. It's real. People don't understand that black magic, energetic manipulation, energetic interference, it's very real. And regardless of whether you believe in it working or not, it's that other person believing in it so hard that makes it work. You don't have to believe. You don't.
You absolutely do not. And it is real. And if you look up, you guys, there is 7 levels of consciousness. And the physical plane is here. Then you have the astral plane, and it goes up and up and up. So to just know that there are people who know how to manipulate the planes. Okay. So if you're not studying it, if you're not aware of it, then you'll be more prone to these type of attacks and not even know that that's what you're under. When you start losing shit and someone around you starts gaining shit and you're like, damn, why is this happening to me? You're not really looking at them like, why are they gaining and I'm losing? Because you're not that type of person, right? But you're looking at yourself like, why is this happening to me? And they're just sitting around like acting like they're helping you. Yeah, they're acting like they're helping you. Like they're the ones actually knowing that they're taking from you and then turning around like, let me help you move out of your place to find a new place. And it's a more shittier place, but they're going to help you find it. And then they're going to go and talk to their friends about it and laugh about how they energetically attacked you and took everything from you. Listen, I am here to help you through this shit, okay? Because I don't want nobody to go through the shit I went through. I lost a lot, but I gained so much more. So can't nobody, I don't give a shit. Like, y'all can sit around and laugh and make up your slander and talk all your bullshit and do all that. Nobody cares. I don't give a shit. I am not moved. You see this? This is unmoved. You didn't do anything. You didn't do shit but wake me up to who I was. So I just want you to know that, like, we're going to continue to talk about it. There's no hushing me. If I be hushed, if I be hushed, you already know what's going on. If I be hushed, you already know something's up. But I'm not going to be hushed because divine covers me. And again, that protection is because we have a bigger mission than what anybody else can tell you. Nobody knows divine's plan, but divine knows divine's plan, and divine will not allow things to happen to people who are supposed to help lead others, help show others the way. Divine is not going to do that because divine is using these people or energetically working through these people. When you look into my eyes, divine is looking at you. I promise you that. When you treat me effed up, the divine is watching you like, wow, really? This person has done nothing but love for you, care for you. When you were sick, take care of you. This person has done nothing to you. And this is what you do. Divine is watching you. So it ain't about what I see. It's about what divine sees. And people need to know that. Divine is always around. I don't care if you believe in it or not. It's not about belief. We're in the age of knowing. And that's what divine wanted me to know. The divine is real. Fuck the belief. Okay, we didn't pass that. I'm going to show you that I'm real now. And you all are going to get to experience it in your own way. Divine is going to let you know it's real. If you don't know, you will know. I promise you, that's the age of knowing.
Yep.
Absolutely. Well, I don't have much more to say tonight.
Others, we have, from our experiences, reach back and put our hands out and grab the others.
That's it. That's all.
Walk in our authenticity, continue to write about our experiences, continue to speak the truth, continue to, I hate to say it, and people think it's fucked up that we have to do this, but part of our mission is to trigger awakenings in other people with the dirty, ugly truth.
The dirty, ugly truth. So at the bottom of the Aquarius is the water, but underneath that's the dirt. And that's the stuff that people don't want to see. And you're right. That is our mission, is to trigger the awakenings in other. And they had the chance to gently awaken and see. They saw who you were, but they decided to attack. It doesn't matter the way they decide to go at it. You will be awakened. You will be awakened by the fact that, damn, what I'm doing usually will do this to someone, but it's not doing it to them. Why? Because you're going to realize the divine is real, that there is real protection. Like, divine will show itself in any way that it can. So it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you want to be awakened or not. It's the time of knowing. It's the time where illusions dissolve. And we are knocking the damn veil down. That's our job. That's our job. Proudly.
That's our job. We're here to help.
Just here to help. Oh, it was so great to talk to you, for real. It's really been a great night. And I really appreciate you again being vulnerable. We didn't cry. We didn't laugh. We didn't went through our empowerment together all in an hour and 48 minutes. Like, it's really been a divine connection. And I really appreciate you. I really do. I appreciate you for putting those blogs out and being vulnerable in that way. I appreciate you accepting the invitation, because just like you didn't want to talk about it, I didn't really either, because I feel like, fuck them. But again, it's not about you. It's about the fact that you're going to stop doing this shit to people. It's going to stop. Because first of all, we're not in the age where illusion is going to be able to even withstand for too much longer. The illusions are going away. So you're going to stop in that way. And you're going to stop because people are going to start listening and understanding. And it's going to start hitting them in places. Like, yep, that's right. Oh my gosh, she said that. That's what happened to me. And that's going to wake people up. So we're going to continue to open our mouths. We're going to continue to speak divine's word, and we're going to continue to walk in our path. And you can't have it. You can't have our energy, our abundance, our inheritance, and who the fuck we are. You can't be us. So you didn't want to join us. You can't be us. So just stay in your cycle.
You get to watch, because what's happening here right now, I'm pretty sure it's gonna get much bigger.
It is. It's not just us. That's what I'm. It's so
Big,
much.
big, real big. As much as people hate it, it's gonna happen because it has nothing to do with even what we're doing. It has everything to do with him, and he will bring it. If we build it, he will come. Write it, you will come. If you write it, they will come. If you build it, they will come.
I heard that already. I heard that in my head. I heard it. I heard it over and over. And I kept thinking, fill the dreams. If you build it, they will come. If you build it, they will come. And if you again, not everybody's going to be able to relate, but those who need to relate, those who need to know, those who need that confirmation will find this video. They will find you online, just like I did. They will find Pronoia Starseed Podcast. The Starseeds find me. Like I started doing this on Facebook. I only had like 200 followers. We grew to 1,000, and this is all organic. I don't be pushing no ads, no nothing. You find me if you need me, and it's not about being sponsored or making money. If that happens, great. If not, great. It's not about that. It's really about getting Divine's message out and letting people know, because we're not in the age, again, of illusion. And when the illusions fall away, it was not pretty for me. And I was chosen, to be strong enough. And when I say chosen, I was chosen as God looked at me and said, yeah, you're strong enough to go through it. And pushed me into it. There's going to be people that's not going to feel strong enough.
It is not a walk in the park.
No, and it's not for the weak of heart.
You don't want it. You actually ask God, like, take this away from me. I don't want this. There's been many times where I'm crying on the floor, where I'm begging him to take it away from me, and he's like, you've come too far. I've done too much work in you already. You are not going anywhere. Sorry.
Tag, you're it. Nope, I had those same conversations. Sometimes I be pissed. Look, I talk to God. Like, we don't have the same people can't tell me how to talk, how to nothing, because ain't nobody walking in my shoes. And God understands, because God confirms to me, like, I know you upset. I get it. I know. Go ahead, be mad. I'm gonna let you vent. Okay.
Yeah, right. And the next day you feel like, I'm so sorry for yelling at you.
Yeah. I'm sorry, God. I didn't really mean it. I was just, yes. I apologize all the time, but it's like, that's your father, that's your mother, that's the divine. That's the divine. They understand. They see what you've gone through. You have gone through stuff that people would not survive. So of course you're going to be upset. Of course you don't understand. You don't have the whole blueprint in front of you, even though you're getting the messages and downloads. It's not all put together pretty in front of you. So of course it's going to be confusing. But the clarity comes in time, and that time comes with trusting, and trusting comes with walking down your path. And you'll see more as we continue to walk down this path. And I promise you, it's going to get lighter and lighter, and we're going to see where we go from here. But I'm so glad the divine put you into my life and me into yours. And this is going to grow and become something, again, much bigger. I know it's bigger than me and you. And this is just me. Like, there's others who've been through the same thing, if not worse.
Yeah.
Some didn't survive it. I believe that, because there's no way that if I didn't make the right decision, I would not be here. I promise you. If I did not make a different decision, I would not be here. But the decision was to release everything, detach from everything, let it all go, and trust me. And I did that. And it has led me down a road that is beautiful. And I'm looking ahead, and I may not be able to see the light, but I'm gonna keep on moving, because I feel it. I feel the comfort. I feel the welcoming of this road. So I'm not turning back. Looking back for what? A pillar of salt. No salt. No pillar of salt for me. I'm not looking back. So
I'm not looking back. I'm excited for what's ahead. I see so many things I see in my visions. This and other, so much. I'm just grateful. Thank you.
Thank you. And thank you, Divine. And thank you, Starseeds, for tapping in tonight. Thank you so much for listening to us and our stories and our journey. I'm going to stop saying story. It's just natural. It's not a story. It's the truth. And it's our journey. And it's our truth.
this was very natural. Like I felt, well, it was very natural. This whole,
Yes.
I felt like I stayed away from topics I didn't want to talk about, and I did really well, and so did you.
Oh, thank you. Yes, it was not as easy as it may seem tonight, y'all. This is like our real life. It's not a joke. It's not something we coordinated. It's really, truly a journey that we've been on, and we want to share because I don't know where you are in your journey. But if you ever have to go through anything as dark and as gut-wrenching as what we went through, know that on the other side of that, Divine is waiting for you with open arms, and it's like so proud of you. Your ancestors, you are here to break curses. Some of us are here as curse breakers. You know, I had to go through a lot. I went through abuse. My mother went through abuse. My mother didn't leave. I left. These are generational curses that we are breaking as we move forward in life. And sometimes as the generational curse breaker, I was told also, like, just like you said, we trigger awakenings. I break curses, not just for my own bloodline, but for others. And I'm put into their lives to help them and their bloodlines. But if they abuse that, that's not on me. Divine removes me from those situations and I move forward. We are star seeds. Seeds are to be planted, but then God will pick those seeds up and plant them somewhere else. Like we are to be moved around and we have different missions. So sometimes we go through things, but we always keep our eyes on divine. And this is pronoia. Pronoia means that the universe is always conspiring in your favor. It means no matter what's going on the outside, you know, paranoia means that you think everything is happening against you. But pronoia means that everything is happening for you. And I believe that wholeheartedly. I had to stand on that. When I named that my podcast that, God was like, oh yeah, you believe so? Well, watch this. And I promise you, I had to stand on business. And I still believe it in my heart, in Divine's heart. Thank you, Melissa. It's been a great night. Thank you so much. Thank you, Starseeds, for tapping in. I hope you have a wonderful evening. Peace.
Say it's power in the tongue. If that's true, I wanna take this time to speak life into you. I'ma help you overcome what you going through. You're not in this alone, I was sent to put you on. You wanna see how good life is? All you really need is some guidance. The ones close to you may not like it. That's cool, cause pretty soon them fools gon' see that you were a diamond. First of all, I wanna give praises to the Most High for giving me the strength to make changes in my life. Cause without me going through what I went through, how could I even have the wisdom to give you or lead by an example? So let me be your coach. You gon' need some advice when you get thrown against the ropes. I'ma keep you on your toes. I don't know if you know, but there are unseen forces battling over your soul. Who wins? Well, that depends on the choices that you make. My advice to you is choose life each and every day. That's easy for me to say when it's definitely not the case. It's tough when you got so much temptation thrown in your face. Okay, let's say if you fall by giving in, would you beat yourself up about it or get up and try again? Don't allow sin to be a burden. Accept and learn from it, move on and keep working. They say it's power in the tongue. If that's true, I wanna take this time to speak life into you. I'ma help you overcome what you going through. You're not in this alone, I was sent to put you on. You wanna see how good life is? All you really need is some guidance. The ones close to you may not like it. That's cool, cause pretty soon them fools gon' see that you were a diamond. I'm a SC, I do things a little different. I be at peace, cause I stay in the spirit. I'm a blessing to all those who dwell with me. I'm not flexing when I say my life's litty. Love is what my foundation is built on. Everybody I connect with, the vibe be so strong. I'm vegan, so I got love for the animals too. Then my sisters and brothers, I do not look at them as food, because I'm pro-life. I serve the God of the living, they be the most high. And anybody who don't like me, they'll be alright. They can keep that negativity on that side. Got too much love in my heart. Grab a hold of my hand, let me pull you out the dark. I'm a light and as a light, I'm just here to do my job. Know this journey is a fight, be prepared to go to war. They say it's power in the tongue. If that's true, I wanna take this time to speak life into you. I'ma help you overcome what you going through. You're not in this alone, I was sent to put you on. I wanna see how good life is. All all you really need is some guidance. The ones close to you may not like it. That's cool, cause pretty soon them fools gon' see that you were a diamond.
It's time to rise, yeah, lift your eyes. Don't let nobody play with your soul, cause you the prize. Had to change my vision, change my tongue, and change my mind. I even changed my circle, now everything aligned. I'm talking square roots, I'm in the sun, eating bird fruit. Fought through the lions and the tigers just to bear fruit. Head full of locks, tattoos on my bird arms. It's melanin all on my bird's skin. They don't want us to win. See, he a blood, he a crip, they don't want us to blend. If we made in God's image, I'm calling them twin. Yeah, they thought that was the end. Yeah, they tried to break you, but forgot that you could bend. Now we don't talk about what it's been, cause now it's getting better. Used to get cheese from the government, but now we getting fatter. Now it flew together, now it's better weather. Blue skies, rise.
Son of mine, don't let them tell you we're trash. Just lie, hold on to hope and don't close your eyes. Just keep on looking up towards the light. The sun gon' shine, we gon' rise.
It's time to rise, yeah, lift your eyes. Peace to the goddesses and peace to the gods. I picked up the pieces and said peace to the odds. I ain't who I used to be, I know they all surprised. It's shocking, ain't it? Ain't no blocking, ain't no stopping greatness. Thought it was meant to fall apart, but nah, I did the maintenance. I even cut off some dead weight, and though it wasn't painless, when you start applying gems, your body go through changes. Yeah, I used to throw signs, now I line chakras. I evolved from that thug life, they still wanna pockets. Meditation over medication, do you proper. I started eating plants and let the earth be my doctor. Now they can't stop you, with y'all on your side. And don't forget your ancestors, the angels down the ride, I've been mastering demons and now I feel divine. It's perfect time. If you can hear my voice right now, look down at your feet. See, you right where you supposed to be. But see, some of y'all be posting online and you ain't who you supposed to be. Write this on a post-it note. Post this quote. It's time to
Son of
ride.
mine, don't let them tell you we're trash. Just lie, hold on to hope and don't close your eyes. Just keep on looking up towards the light. The sun gon' shine, we gon' rise.
Sacrificing sleep for my dreams. Sailing across the atlas, this shit deeper than some streams. Everything ain't what it seems, and I'm reading in between. Translating frequencies from ethereal beings. I can walk through the streets and remain unseen. My protection on a beam, my direction, 7 seas. Cinematic tendencies, currencies, infinite. On some classic type shit, so consistent with the hits. Cosmic message on the lips, clearly heaven never miss. Crucial metamorphosis, I swear I died 1,000 times, but still I rise by the power of Most High. I heard legends never die, but we bound to the ground. That motherfucker heavy than 1,000 evil eyes. Getting stronger with my boundaries, cause my spirit is the prize. And my soul is as vibrant as the moon on summer nights. And my mind is a dive into all that's divine. Sacred scribe, watching Gemini rise. When I was born, I loved my mama womb so much that I was trying to hold on. I had problems with the breath, cause my spirit never left. I survived a million threats, projections aimed at my neck, death sentence to my success, abuse of my innocence, transmuting the bullshit, speak life on my lineage, protecting women and kids, raising respectful men, honoring the land, keeping the sacred, infusing the planet with healing and presence, wisdom of ancients, pumping through my veins, scream my ancestors' names, we ain't here to play, coming for every fucking thing you ripped from my kin and them, multiply that shit by 10, can't quantify my existence. I am an uncompromised transmission in this holographic realm of those addicted to the gram. My heart chakra bleeds for those in need of connection. You magnetize all your blessings when you lead with intention, and you lean into forgiveness, and you see all you've been given, and you amplify your mission with compassion for your lessons, giving grace to your versions that's in need of the healing, saving space for potential cause your growth has no ceilings. And now I'm building you up cause you are my reflection. I feel collective fear and pain, and I can't answer all those questions, but we all know the problem, and we cry for solutions. We didn't watch all our legends up and die for the truth. Strange fruit, tongue-tied for our lives by the noose. I will no longer be silent, but those who deny our truth, fulfilling the prophecy, feeling the potency of a black woman near her prime. What a joy it is to see. Every win for my sis is a W for me. Reflecting my inner light, is it W or me? No double cup, just tea. Pour libations up for me. When I bounce out this bitch at the altar, sing my name. Leave me raspberry leaf. Fill my cup up for me. Play my voice over the seas. Lava for eternity. Lava is eternity.
Shimim Hotep, Shimim Ra, Ashe. Uncle Jobs and Abe Sinepti, Ashe. We give thanks for the verbal elixir and divine frequency of Lava God. Just know if you're hearing my voice, you are the new deity. You are the Neteru. You are the Orisha. You are the Vedic. You are the Mayan, Aztec. You are the Akan, the Dogon. All that is God is in you. So we lack nothing. Give thanks.
Learn to cloud surf while never leaving Earth. 10 toes firmly planted in the dirt for what it's worth. See my life flash before my eyes a couple times. So I'd be lying if I said I don't believe in the divine. For reasons we can't find, the truth will probably blow our minds. This energy in the universe send chills down your spine. Had a talk with a goddess about human design. Pull my coat to how I need to get my chakras aligned. Gotta break some bad habits, it's addition by subtraction. Move away from bad actors, trying to leech off your action. It's the laws of attraction, gotta see it before it happens. Gotta believe it with a passion, then receive this beautiful madness. Find a pattern in the chaos, their assessment was way off. You build it from the ground up, you own it, so ain't no layoffs. Your energy is equity, cashing on your day off. Hope to reach a couple souls, it's all a part of the payoff.